All right, can we begin this morning by throwing some love over to the Cornerstone Restaurant? Cornerstone Pub and Kitchen, I guess, is the correct way of saying it. Right at the corner, in the heart of Berry City. One of your favorite restaurants, and you love, Raylene, to get in there, and you're a little partial to the French onion soup.
I am. I love their French onion soup. It's
God, it's
one
so
of the
good.
best around.
Isn't it, though?
Yes.
Rich McSheffrey, what a great guy. The Everyone Eats program, they are so involved with that over at the Cornerstone Pub and Kitchen. They are busy, busy, busy. So we know that you're busy too. But if you're looking for a fantastic home-cooked meal, and you want some quality, you want some atmosphere, you want to enjoy your meal, whether it's a date or whether you're having a
Family night.
a family night
on
out.
Wednesdays for $5 burger night.
Yeah, right. How did Berry Beat go?
It went very well.
This was last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. We had lots to talk about. There's, of course, we talked about the events over the weekend in the city and how beautiful it was.
You recapped it.
We did. We recapped that, showed some pictures. We talked about the agenda for council tonight, which is pretty lengthy, and they have some. We touched on a few subjects that are touchy, and but it was a good show, and I encourage people to watch it and go back and watch it if you missed it last night, and watch it and know that we really would love to know your thoughts and feelings and have you comment so that we can get some ideas on some things.
I think people, for the folks that wonder how do I get that link? How do I watch city council or hear you can call in on your phone and listen while you're driving, right?
Yes, you can just do the Zoom or yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, you go to the city website, and
There it
the
is.
link is right there, and it's also can usually be found on Aired Out. It can be found on the Berry City Community fan page, and it can be found on the Berry Beat page. And also, if you are a resident of the city of Berry, you can subscribe to an email that Michael Booten does, and the
right.
email will recap the previous week. It'll give you details about the upcoming week, and it will give you all the links that you need.
Fantastic. Booten is incredible with the way he does that.
Yes, and it's growing. He has quite the
following.
quite the email
Yeah,
list.
he
as
really
well.
does.
So,
He really does.
Yeah,
We are-
encourage people to do that.
We're at 30 degrees right now, Raylene. We're going to warm up to about 40. We have some sun, some clouds, both in the mix today. 40 degrees. That'll be nice. Let's see. Tonight, we're looking at 30, cloudy skies, kind of uneventful. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow, on Wednesday, Tom Lozon will be with us in the morning tomorrow.
He will. Yes, I spoke with him yesterday, and he will be here.
Excellent.
Tomorrow. Are you going for the leprechaun look today?
So here.
I'm just curious.
I'm dead serious. I'm serious.
You've got green on
Okay.
green here.
You're serious. You're curious,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm serious.
Okay.
I'm not joking.
All right.
What I'm about to
The
tell you.
elf look, maybe?
No, what I'm about to tell you. I'm not joking.
Okay.
This morning, I was making a cup of coffee, and I said to myself, I bet that Raylene is going to say, "You look like a goddamn leprechaun this morning." And here you are. And that's exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
What?
Just
Is
curious.
it just because I have two different shades of green and I'm short? What is it? What
Yes.
is it? Is that it?
That's
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all we need. Yeah.
Thank you.
But a little pair of tights and you might look like an elf. We discussed that last night on the Berry Beat as well.
Did you?
That the 2 elves were missing from the festivities this weekend in Barry, and that maybe next year, because of your stature, you and Michael Deering may be able to dress as the elves and participate.
As long as we're getting paid. I mean, we're not going to go there and make complete asses out of
No,
ourselves
you don't get
without
paid.
getting paid.
You do this out of the kindness of your heart and for the love of the city.
To make you
That is
complete
your
ass out of
payment.
yourself?
You do that every day without trouble.
My God. Michael says, if you watched last night, you would have known that. Just saying, JD. Hey, good morning to Glenn. Good morning to G.
Yes, good morning.
Here's the other thing. You and Michael probably don't even realize that I have read
I told him that you have an outfit
You did.
already. And that I believe that there are pictures somewhere, and I will get them.
You're going to have to work Sherilyn for those. The red and
No,
white.
I know that somebody else has them as well.
Oh, shit. Red and white candy cane striped spandex pants. Mm-hmm. And when you wear these things, I'm serious. You can't.
Help but prance around like an elf.
True. You cannot wear underwear when you wear this. You can't. Mm-hmm. Because if you do, then you see all the underwear lines. So you
that would be tragic.
Yeah, you have to go commando in these elf tights. Rusty Deweese, by the way, he and I have been chatting. He's going to come back for our annual Christmas show. Mm-hmm. It is going to be in the evening. I'm not sure exactly the date yet. We're working that. But I'll maybe wear the elf tights on that show. You know.
For the love of all things.
I just hope I don't get,
Well, this discussion started because you missed the lighting of the tree. So I was explaining to everyone that, you did have to make it from Emsley all the way up Main Street with those little legs.
Yeah.
And
yeah. It's a lot.
Sometimes they don't travel as fast as others.
This is true. This is true. But from the start line out is fast because of the high RPMs.
Right.
Let's see.
It's Giving Tuesday.
It is. We have to talk about that. But can I just tell everyone that we have rain coming tomorrow and 52 degrees?
No, we don't want to talk about rain.
100% chance of rain. And it's supposed to a good amount of rain, too. Mm-hmm. About an inch with windy conditions, too. So this is a warm front that's pushing in. And I wouldn't be surprised if things got a little slick on Wednesday night. Because after all of the rain Wednesday, we're going to get down to 30 degrees, right at that freezing point Wednesday night. So I'll say this, if you have travel plans Wednesday night, be careful. Black ice is certainly a real possibility. Mm-hmm. And I would even say not even a possibility. I would say likely. Giving Tuesday. So what does this mean? I mean, Giving Tuesday is huge, obviously. Mm-hmm. It's a big thing.
It is. And it can mean many things for many people and different people. So, and here we know there are many opportunities to give. We have, as I mentioned, we have Toys for Tots. You can put money in the meter for the Renita Marshall Helping Hands Fund.
That's right.
You can do the Salvation Army, the Christmas for Kids.
Yes.
There are Central Vermont Home Health and Hospice. There are Humane Society. There are several ways that you can donate. We have the Purple Stockings for Courtney's Allies. We have Tatum's Totes at United Way. The Brave is doing that. So many ways
awesome.
that you can give. And we've listed some of those ways. And then I always like to say, if you can't give monetarily, just be kind. Smile, tell somebody to have a great day. That is giving a lot to some people by just that gesture alone.
That is
And
so well said.
Yeah.
Michael has just posted up the donor box, donorbox.org, Christmas
Yes.
for Kids.
And we posted that as well this morning.
Thank you, Raylene.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Michael. Yeah, and you have a great point. You know, and even give of your time if you're tight on cash, and my God, who isn't? Just give a little time and to someone. It could be a stranger.
Yeah. Ask your neighbor if they need plastic put up in their window, if they're, if you have an elderly neighbor or somebody that you know has been ill, and make a batch of chicken noodle soup or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made up a batch of turkey soup yesterday. Well, I didn't make it up yesterday, but I was eating it yesterday. It was so good. It was so good. Today is National Throw Out Your Leftovers Day today. Time to clean out the fridge. Because,
That's going to be a tough one for you.
it's going to be very tough for me because the professionals out there that think that they know everything say that some of the leftovers that you have in your fridge from Thanksgiving probably aren't safe to eat anymore. And
I agree.
I went through the fridge this morning and I saw Brussels sprouts left over from Thanksgiving, stuffing, and some roast potatoes. It's all in the lunch today. It's going down the throat for this old fella right here. I don't care if it's growing grass,
We know this.
blue green algae. I don't give a shit. Heat it up. Throw a little bit of hot sauce on there. It'll be fine. You
3
know?
days.
Listen, what's the you know what the worst thing that would happen to my stomach? I can eat anything. You
I
what,
know.
You know what would be the worst thing?
What?
Little bit of get bad gas. That's it.
Yeah. Which only affects everybody around you.
Little bit of
What's
bad gas.
the harm in that?
You know you know what the worst part about having bad gas for me? The cloth seats in the car. I wish I had leather because that way the smell could dissipate quicker. I just want to see your face. You roll the windows down and the smell gets out faster. But with the cloth seats, the smells they just infuse into the fabric, and then they're there, for a couple hours.
Oh,
Not good. Do you have cloth seats in your car?
I do.
All right. Anyway, yes, the Monday after Thanksgiving is typically the last day that it is safe to eat any Thanksgiving leftovers that are still in your fridge. So, we have in our fridge a leftover pumpkin pie that Sherilyn made. Pumpkin pie can kind of spoil quickly, can it?
That I don't know. I don't eat pumpkin pie.
You don't. You're not a pumpkin
No.
pie?
No.
It kind of can grow a little bit of surface fuzz.
Ugh.
All you do, Glenn, back me up here. All you do, Chris, give me some help. You just scrape it off. It's not a big deal. Why would you waste
Little
a
Cool
perfectly
Whip.
little bit of Cool
No
Whip?
problem.
Don't waste a perfectly good piece of leftover partially spoiling pumpkin pie. Anyway, yesterday was what do you call it? Cyber Monday.
It was.
A lot of people buying stuff, electronics and whatnot. Today's Giving Tuesday, as you said. So yeah, I mean, 'tis the season for giving. And I also say this, Raylene, do something kind for someone, like you said. Be kind. You hold the door, say hello. Give someone.
There's all kinds of ways that you can give. It doesn't necessarily mean monetary.
Right. Give someone your parking spot. Right. You're in the Dunkin' line. pay for somebody's order. You know, if you can. If you can't, that's fine. You know, but I also say this, Raylene, be kind to yourself and give to yourself too. Don't forget about yourself. Do something nice for yourself today on Giving Tuesday. You want to give yourself, you know, if you don't normally get the Dunkin' latte, extra whipped cream, pumpkin spice, whatever.
Today you can do that.
Yes. Do something nice for yourself today. Give to yourself too. That's my point. Do we have anything going on in Vermont news today?
Well, there's all kinds of stuff going on up in Burlington. But being it Giving Tuesday, I just didn't post any of it because it just is also, ugh.
Agree.
I think I saw one thing in the news that was kind of cool, and that was the meteor that actually they got footage of it lighting up
the
over
whole sky,
Lake Champlain as it
yes,
burst over. That was pretty cool. But really, there's not a lot in the news that I wanted to post today. And a lot of, you know, the car thefts are high and the crime is high and the
right,
all that stuff that is the same news that we're hearing way too often.
Yeah. Yes.
Over and over at nauseum.
Yeah, I agree with you totally, and I think it's great. You know, it's we have the freedom of doing that. If there's something out there that
to talk about, it.
Exactly, of course. I see that Donnybrook Fight Promotions is still hammering away, and they're looking for a few different. They're filling up quickly, but they're looking for a few more fighters. I can't believe they're gonna have a ladies kickboxing bout. That's gonna be amazing. But yeah, and you can get your tickets right now for the Battle in Barrie 9. Saturday, January 21st at the Barrie Auditorium. And you know what? We'll say that over and over and over again. And people like Michael Booten will say, what is it? What is it called again? When is it? Where is it? It's the Battle in Barrie.
He bought tickets already. Michael Booten did.
I know.
I'm just saying. So
No, I said people like Michael Booten.
Like him.
Like Michael. Where is it? What is it? The Battle in Barrie 9, mixed martial arts, Donnybrook Fight Promotions, and where the hell are they? Right here in Central Vermont.
They are.
That's the organization that brings it.
And always keep watch and keep a listen here, because I would assume that soon and probably closer to Christmas and as we get closer to the fight, but. Rex always gives people a chance to win some tickets here with us. So,
yes.
Pay attention because you could have a chance to win.
What's going on with the Chamber of Commerce? They've got
Elphis, or Elfies or whatever they call him. I think it's Elphis.
Yeah.
He's running around again, and so. He's already been here, as you know, and many people guessed, and the people that guess correctly where Elphis is get entered into a drawing, and I'm sorry, but I do not remember what the prize is, but there are drawings, and you can win. So keep track of the Central Vermont Chamber of Commerce page.
They drop clues.
And they do drop clues and pictures. I looked at today's, and I don't know.
Okay.
Not quite sure. I think I have an idea, but I'm not sure. So, keep track. And that's like Central Vermont. It's not just Barrie. It could be anywhere in Central Vermont.
Now, what's this?
What's a chamber member?
Okay. Anyone who's a chamber member.
Right. Elvis could show up at their place. And,
okay.
Yeah.
And let's make sure that we were saying this correctly. It's Elphis, not Elvis.
Right.
Two different guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, F word. So what does this character look like? Do we know? Do we have an identification on him? description?
Well, it kind of looks like you, but
I see that Santa Claus is coming to Preston's Kia.
yes, he is. And is it? I don't know if I'm going to say this. Baby Beluga, I think is what it's called. Is doing the photography. So you can
Baby
have-
Beluga.
Yeah, you can have pictures with Santa, cookies and crafts and all kinds of great things going on.
Yeah.
So,
I've seen their work. It's absolutely amazing.
and the decorations down there are incredible at Preston's. They really go all out.
I'm not surprised.
And so, yeah,
Most importantly, I'm just saying here, cookies and hot cocoa for the adults?
yes.
Okay, good.
Oh, yes, I know. You got to have that. And then
Ornament making, too.
ornament making. And we know that he also is going to be making a stop right out back at Washington County Mental Health snoozling room.
Santa, yes, I saw
Santa,
that.
and it's sensory friendly.
Yeah.
You do need to RSVP to that to Heather Slayton. That link is also posted on
Okay.
Aired Out this morning. And then upcoming this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can buy Christmas trees from the Lions Club.
Oh, my
they're
God.
doing
Is that when the sale is?
So, yeah, it is, and it's the trees are $40, and this year they're up on Morrison Road at Tatros' new place up on, up there in Southbury in the old Bond warehouse
All right.
area, and so
And the Lions Club does so much. My God.
yes,
I mean,
they do.
they
We
help
have some really nice trees.
they help people with visual problems. They collect glasses. They just do so much, and hearing aids too. I think, which
You should go get a set.
well, that's kind of.
Hearing aids.
I don't think it's too
Maybe
far.
instead of something else too, but hearing
away.
aids will.
I saw that you posted something about Fecto Homes in Beckley Hill Meadows. That is, and it is the pictures that are going up of or the homes that are going up in the photos over at Beckley Hill Meadows are absolutely amazing. I mean, I just
Still building, still lots available. Some homes that are already built and ready to roll, or going to be ready really soon.
the thing is you're off the beaten path up there, and it's a nice area. The views are absolutely stellar, and you're close to everything.
Everything.
That's what I love about it.
Yep.
You can check out all of the details. We've got the link on our page. One of our sponsors, of course, Fecto Homes. And, a lot of us fall under the misconception of thinking that, Fecto Homes and other sectors of industry quiet down when the weather gets cold, when the ground gets hard, when the winter is blowing. No. Not those guys.
No, and I think that they prep well. The basements were in
Yes, they know.
by the time
That's right.
snow flies. So the houses may not be built, but the basements are in so that they can continue working
right.
for the winter.
I saw Jason Flory, and I see that, and I, yeah,
At
So the-
noon,
yeah,
and it's going to be right down in front of Domino's.
okay.
Yes,
The coin drop for that.
the coin drop for Christmas for kids.
Okay.
And yes, we really should get Jason and his daughter back in here. That would be great.
I would love to. What do you have a Christmas tree?
Yes.
Is it a real Christmas tree?
No,
Okay.
it's not.
Okay. I'm finding that I need to be less.
Maybe next year. This year has been a little bit too, and it's my mom's tree.
Say no more. Say no more.
So
Yeah. I mean, I'm always joking when someone says they got a fake tree and then I
Yeah.
verbally attack them. I'm just having fun. I'm just joking.
Right.
In
this case, I thought about it, but it's my mom's tree.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
So is this when the tree goes up? You get it decorated immediately, or do you just put the tree?
So
up?
the tree went up on Sunday, and it's it's pre-lit. She had gotten
It is okay.
Yeah, she had gotten it just a couple of years before she passed away, and it looks amazing. It looks real, and so it's pre-lit and it has like little pine cones here and there on it, and
Nice.
the plan was to maybe all of us could decorate it on Sunday because we did our Thanksgiving on Sunday.
Perfect.
But we got too involved with eating
Hammered
and talking
and drinking alcohol,
no, we
and you
didn't
got
drink
hammered.
alcohol at all. But
Naked people running around the front yard.
oh my God,
few
when you're
people-
naked.
Few people got arrested.
Listen,
We didn't get the tree decorated. It's okay, Raylene.
no, we were
Shit
just
happens.
enjoying conversation and talking.
Was there a big fight?
No, we shut up. We were talking about my mom and my brother, and we got into conversations and memory lane and whatever, and we didn't decorate the tree.
But that's 10 times more important.
Right. And so now the tree, I will decorate it sometime this week if I have time.
Yeah. That's
Maybe it
wonderful.
won't get decorated till the weekend. Who knows? But
Same deal here. We started decorating, and then Lily was being a shitbag, and we decided to press the pause button on the decorations. So we'll come back to it. Yeah. Is there any is there anything special that you like to bake? Is it a cookie, or is it a
No.
Is there something that you love to, like, once the Christmas music gets going, the tree is decorated, the house starts looking festive, you say, I need to bake this or that.
rum and Kahlua, rum and eggnog, or Kahlua and milk.
That's your drink.
Yeah.
But not a favorite cookie or a loaf of bread or anything like
No.
any of that.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Do you listen to the Christmas music when we get the tree up and it's decorated and
On Christmas Day.
on Christmas Day?
Yeah.
So let me understand
When we're
this.
eating dinner.
What about while you're decorating the tree? Is there Christmas music going? A little bit of Perry Como,
No.
Andy Williams.
No.
What is it? Is it like I'm
Usually
just
it's what my dad watching on TV in the background.
all right.
You never know what it could be. He could be watching MASH. He could be watching some old John Wayne movie. He could be watching
Bonanza?
Newsmax. You never know.
Okay. Or you guys could be rocking out to Bon Jovi with the Christmas tree there.
Possible, but unlikely.
But we hold off on the Christmas music until
Yes.
Christmas
And
Day.
there's a specific playlist that my mom had.
I think that's wonderful.
That
oh my God.
So yeah, there's just this very specific playlist, and that's what plays on Christmas.
I think that's fantastic. That's I think
And they're
that's
all
great.
old songs. I can promise you there is no Mariah Carey or any of that going on. It's Bing Crosby and Frank Sinatra. And yeah, there is some John Denver.
Oh, it's
and,
perfect. I love that.
Willie Nelson even.
I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Frank Sinatra, that's great. That's great.
So that's what we do.
So what you're saying is that if I were to stop by some night unannounced, not gonna find your dad watching the Hallmark Channel.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Not unless he fell asleep and the dogs accidentally sit on the remote and turn it to that channel.
Got it.
Yeah.
At which point he'd trip over himself trying to grab the remote to get it off of that channel.
Probably.
Sherilyn has gone into the whole Hallmark Channel thing where everything is so fake. I mean, all the ladies and the guys. I mean, they're all like they've just fallen out of a magazine. They're faker than a $3 bill with their bullshit scarves wrapped around and their fancy little sweaters and the fake goddamn snowflakes that are sitting on their shoulders, and the festive and everything is perfect and the lights are all up in their $1 million mansions. So sick of that shit. It's not reality. Raylene.
I know. Neither is my big fat gypsy wedding, but you love it.
It's so true. Anyway, the American Obesity Society, or whatever the hell it's called, is saying that 50% of Americans are going to be gaining at least 20 pounds through the holidays and through the winter. That's the how do they get a read on this, a barometer on this? How do they know? How do they know?
They don't know. They just feed it into your head like they feed everything else into your head. And then
20 pounds.
You'll either be super cautious or you'll be like, whatever, I don't give a shit.
What else is happening?
Of course they don't know.
What did you hear? Did you hear about what happened in Connecticut, New Haven, Connecticut? Police officers involved in an incident which has left a black man paralyzed. And now we have these 5 police officers who've been charged with second-degree reckless endangerment and cruelty by state police. So these are...
I did read something about that, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connecticut police officers. Apparently this went down a while ago, but it is still picking up some momentum here. We have O'Hare Airport in Chicago. Got an unexpected visit by the military yesterday. Did you hear what happened?
No.
We had a plane carrying hundreds of soldiers that made an emergency landing. The plane took off from Topeka, Kansas, on its way to Poland when it was diverted to Chicago because of a problem in the cargo department soon after departure. Smoke filling the plane. 300 members of the 2nd Armored Brigade Combat Team who were going to Poland to assist NATO troops.
Well, thankfully, they landed safely and everything was okay. I did hear that some asshat is suing Kraft Macaroni and Cheese because the box claims that it can be cooked in 3.5 minutes.
Yes.
And, it's just dumbass people like that, oh, gosh. Are you kidding me?
Well, I think it's a legitimate lawsuit.
You would. I mean, come on now. That's just so stupid.
What's she suing for? $5 million?
Yeah, $5 million.
I would have gone more like $1 million.
Oh yeah. How about $2? I'll buy you a box of macaroni and cheese.
And you can kiss my ass.
Yeah. You use the Easy Mac or whatever that pops in the microwave. Who eats that disgusting shit anyway?
I just want to know is what's going to happen to the? Are we going to what are we going to trial here? What's happening?
Well, I would sure hope not, but they'll probably pay her something. They'll probably give her a lifetime supply of the crap just so that she stops it, and that's all she wants anyway. So whatever. And then did you hear that we have to change the name of monkeypox to mpox?
Yes, I saw that.
Due to racism.
Well, because it's disrespectful to all the monkeys out there. I mean, if you were a primate, wouldn't you be offended being associated with a skin disease because you're a primate? You're living carelessly. You're swinging around in the branches in the jungle, not causing anyone any harm, and now you've been connected and associated with a skin rash. Raylene, wouldn't you be offended? That's disrespectful to all the primates in the world. Why do we have to pin the monkey to this? Why can't we? Yeah, I agree. Let's just call it Mpox.
Well, that's what it's called now, Mpox.
Woo! I'm just seeing here, several high-profile Republican and Democratic lawmakers criticized Donald Trump on Monday for his dinner last week with Kanye West. Among those speaking out, former Vice President Mike Pence. Donald Trump and Kanye West having dinner together. What do you think they're talking about? Do they have anything in common? Anything?
Are you kidding me? They have all kinds of stuff in common.
What's that? That they both should learn to shut their mouths, and they haven't yet learned?
They both talk a whole lot. They both talk a lot.
Did you, I don't know if you heard about this catfishing episode turning deadly over the weekend.
I did.
What is this? What is this about?
I did see that.
A Virginia law enforcement worker was killed by sheriff's deputies in California after he allegedly murdered the mother and grandparents of a teenager he hooked up with online.
Yeah, it's very scary.
Crazy story. Crazy story. This guy, Edwards, worked for the Virginia State Police and the Washington County Sheriff's Office in Virginia.
In Virginia, repeat that.
In Virginia, yes. In Virginia. Washington County Sheriff's Office in Virginia. Strange that he would be involved in a catfishing scheme. But anyway, I mean, there's some whacked out stuff.
There's some whacked
there
out
really
stuff.
is. There really is.
And have you ever and I didn't hear, I think this was the first year in a really long time, not counting COVID years because the world stopped, but
Yep.
that I didn't hear like crazy ass stories about Black Friday.
Yeah. I know. I noticed that too.
I didn't see crazy things happening on the news or
people lining up at stupid o'clock, pushing down barricades, forcing their way through the door.
Yeah, usually it's like
Stampedes.
the next day it's such a hype, or even that night that it's all over the news. And I think this was the first year in a really long time that I haven't heard or seen anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure it happened in places, but usually it's much more blown up than
Yes.
than it has been, because I haven't seen anything, and I was actually a little bit surprised. Or maybe we learned lessons or something while the world stopped and we learned to be nicer to each other. I know not as many places were open on Thanksgiving. They didn't open at stupid
I noticed
o'clock.
that too. As a matter of fact, I think you posted
A list of people closed,
a list of people that were closing,
and it was a pretty large list
Yeah.
actually.
Absolutely. I think it's great. I think that people need to get back to their families and reality. Looks like the Cleveland Browns have found a new animal to rally behind. A skunk was found wandering in the stands of the First Energy Stadium in Cleveland on Sunday. I don't know if you saw that game, by the way. It was
I did
incredible.
not, but you kept saying how wonderful
Oh,
it was,
my
but I didn't see it.
And right after the animal appeared, the Browns rallied and tied their game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and eventually won in overtime 23-17. So it looks
So
like
the skunk did it.
we don't know. We don't know. But I think Browns fans you might be starting to see skunk hats and stuff. It could be a sign of good luck. Raylene, you don't know. But obviously the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were the favorite to win. And Tom Brady got a little confident there in the fourth.
Shocker.
Shocker. Got his ass
Tom
handed. He
Brady.
got sacked. And
Confident.
then they turned it around, and
Who'd have
that was
thunk
it. I know. I'm just looking here. Yeah. Soccer. United States men's national soccer team going to be squaring off against Iran at 2 p.m. Eastern time today. Favored to win. And they better win. This could be a win or go home game. So we'll see what happens. But interesting to hear that Nicholas is a big soccer fan. And
Yes.
what is he? He's going for Argentina, I think. Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's so
Yes.
cool. That's so cool.
It was good to have him, and I hope he'll continue to come back.
Yeah. Speaking of soccer, the United Kingdom warning soccer fans that their tradition of throwing beer into the air when their team scores a goal it could result in assault charges, as in actual felonies that could land them behind bars.
Yes, I did. I did see, hear, and read about that.
It could be an issue when England is going to be taking on Wales in the World Cup.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hold your beer.
hold your beer. No more throwing beer in the air. Oh my God! And now now they're saying in England, if you're too, they're going to check you at the door of the pubs. If you're too intoxicated, they won't let you into a pub. Things are changing in England. My God, what's going on?
I guess so.
Whew.
Usually, they let 3-year-olds line up
I
at the door of the pubs in England.
I know.
So yeah,
Did you see The Voice at all? Do you watch The Voice?
I don't.
Top 10 performing?
I don't.
Oh my God, Raylene. You watch Jimmy Kimmel at all, or?
No. I used
American
to watch
Dad?
David Letterman.
I love Letterman.
No, I don't. American Dad either. I don't watch any of that stuff.
None of that.
No. You know all of that. I don't watch
I know.
any of it. It's very rare for me to watch TV.
Yeah. I'm just, I'm looking for good news. You know that we search for it. We look for it.
It's often on, but it's often just background noise, and that's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have a 10-year-old girl from Jennings, Missouri, who stepped up and helped her mom deliver a baby at home. Called 911, and then the adventure started. The dispatcher listened carefully, and this little girl, by the way, her name is Miracle, is the name of this little 10-year-old girl who remained calm the whole time and followed instructions, told her mom what to do, reassured her along the way. I haven't heard the audio of the 911 here, but everything worked out.
And that little 10-year-old just got the best dose of birth control she's ever going to get.
Yes! There's the bell. Yeah. And her baby sister, Jayla, was welcomed into the world, and she got to see the whole thing. You're absolutely right about that. That is birth control in its purest form right there. So everybody's happy. Happy story. I like happy. It's a happy hour.
So do I.
Yeah.
And for more happy, keep watching the page because we are putting posters. More and more people are posting their events. There's some stuff going on in Williamstown, stuff going on in Northfield, still stuff going on here in the city. All kinds of different things, different events throughout the holidays, and check out the local stuff going on, the craft fairs, the little booths up at the mall with
Kiosks.
with local vendors.
Owl
and
Moon Artistries is up there.
yes, Fern is up there.
Fern's amazing.
So we love her. And so check that stuff out. And all kinds of different ones, locals doing baking, baked goods, pies, cookies, breads, you name it.
Yes.
that are selling. You can find their stuff on Facebook. I've been trying to share those as well. And then some local, some of the farmers markets that were happening this summer, a lot of the stuff that they canned, I've seen that they are posting where they're putting together little gift bags that you can send to people outside of Vermont with pickled things or dilly beans or, garlic, whatever,
So
all
awesome.
kinds of different canned jams, different things like that, and maple syrup. So people definitely getting a lot more creative with the gifting so that you can truly buy local. You can find a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you really can.
So
Support these folks. And they're not all just farmers. A lot of them are artisans that are just so talented and trying to supplement their income and trying to make a living here, just like the rest of us.
right, exactly,
And get something that's quality, that's made locally.
and usually when you're looking at something like that, you're looking at something that their entire family had a hand in the process.
That's very true.
The kids are involved and everybody's involved, so it's just nice. And,
Yeah.
I think that as much as sometimes, I love it for us too, but as much as sometimes I really hate social media, just some days I just don't like it. The fact that these people can easily showcase their goods and allow us all to know where we can actually
Yep.
shop local.
Yep.
You don't have to go on what is it, the Dakin Farms website or whatever. What are those other ones where you can get the meat boxes and the nuts and the this and the that? You don't have to do any of that because you can find it all right here.
Yeah, well said. And social media very much is a double-edged sword.
Yeah, so when you're looking at those things because you think, oh, I'm going to order that and I'm going to ship it directly to, my family in California or
Yep.
Florida or wherever, just know that there are all kinds of locals that do the same thing. You
Yep.
can order from them, they'll ship it wherever, or even Bragg Farm, Moore's Farm, and then the small locals.
Did I ever show you the Christmas ornament that I got from Fern up at Owl Moon in Artistries?
I don't remember. Maybe.
Beautiful, handcrafted. I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to sneak it off the tree and bring it in here. It's beautiful.
So
Or maybe we could have her come
that
in
would
here.
be wonderful. I would love to have her. I will
Let's
reach
do
out
that.
to her. I will reach out to her today, and I'm
Yes.
going to reach out to her. And I want you to reach out to Paul, or I can reach out to Paul because we need to have Paul Brody
I
back down here.
haven't forgotten about Paul Brody.
It's almost time for that annual event as well, and we haven't seen Paul in a while, and we really need to
I've had a little bit of Paul withdrawal. And the sheer talent that goes into, we talk about artisans. Look at this. That's real Vermont duct tape right there. That's
It
been
is.
used to attach this branch. God, he did such a nice job. It's
making you that flag.
just, yeah.
Yeah.
So Paul's going to come in and he is going to attempt to defend
Christmas music.
Christmas music. And he's going to have his ass handed to him.
That's what you said last year, but I almost feel like it was the other way around. I think maybe it ended up being the other way around. Because let's face it, you attacked the orchestra, Mariah Carey, and
Mannheim Steamroller,
yeah, and
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
yes, and the people. Oh my gosh, I thought we were going to need bulletproof glass down here. I am serious.
You know what's funny?
You were
is
really pissing people off.
I was. And I feel bad
No, you don't.
No. I feel bad for some of the people that take me too seriously. But yeah, my blood pressure was absolutely off the goddamn charts last year. I feel very strongly that John Lennon and Yoko Ono had no business going into a studio and recording the shit that they did for Christmas, which is played over and over and over again.
Is when I got in the car yesterday, the radio was on, which is very rare. So it was on a local station. I got in the car and immediately it was some dumbass, Christmas song like that. And I think maybe it was even that one.
Yeah.
And immediately I turned it though. Yeah. Where's my Spotify?
Does Paul McCartney, does he have to just say over and over and over and over again, simply having a wonderful Christmas time? Simply having a wonderful
Well, apparently
Christmas
does.
time. Simply.
I think that you are just totally upset by the fact that he made millions of dollars repeating that over and over.
That's
because
a little
you
bit.
totally could have done that. You could have done that.
Yes.
I mean, we know that you have an absolutely amazing voice,
Yes.
and that you love to sing.
I could have recorded some of. Could have recorded some of that shit.
Yes, I agree that you very much could have.
Yeah.
And so
And made a ton of money. Stacy Cataract, come over here, honey. She's come right up here. Come right up here. Yeah, come on. No, come up here. She just.
she can come over here too. I'll get out of the way.
No, that's. Do you want to?
No, I'm good. I just wanted to bring the shirt for you for Lily.
She
It's
just.
part of the deal.
Yeah, Stacy just showed up here with. Why don't you say
It's Lily's bonfire shirt.
Lily's bonfire shirt right here?
Oh, she's gonna be
Part of the
so
guitar deal.
happy.
In order for me to get Pat the guitar the other day, I wanted a shirt for Lily.
Oh my God.
She's
Was that
gonna
part of-
be
was that part of the
so
contract?
That's part of the
happy.
contract. I
Yeah.
needed a shirt. It's the only small one he had.
Wow.
She's gonna be so excited.
Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea.
Well, I saw the FaceTime video as you were doing it with
Yeah.
her, and that
Oh,
was
my
the most
God.
precious.
Did you see that
I did not.
when I went live in showing the band performing?
And Pat got right up in front and,
Oh,
and
my
was
God.
like performing for her and stuff. It was an amazing
And
time.
that was Jamie's butt in your face the other night.
It
Yeah.
was.
Pat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you say butt or ass?
Well, I said butt.
You said
Yes.
butt. Okay.
Yeah.
I say butt.
Yeah.
Yes. And it was Jamie's guitar. Pat bought that guitar for Jamie, is the whole backstory.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Pat bought the guitar for Jamie.
Because he was going to be in an AC/DC band, so he needed that, what was it, his 3G or something G guitar that they play in AC/DC? It's a certain guitar.
It's a certain guitar.
And
Yes, the
Jamie
Epiphone.
was just going to play his normal guitar, and Pat said he couldn't. So, well, he didn't say he couldn't. When Jamie came for rehearsal,
Yeah.
that guitar was waiting for Jamie.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
And the band,
And he cried.
and none of them knew he was selling, going to raffle that guitar. None of them.
Oh.
Because that's what shocked Pat, was like, oh my God, you're getting rid of it. And Pat's like, I don't have the money on me to do it. He was kind of in the same situation I was.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, the band didn't even know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I
God,
didn't either.
there is so much more to this story
Yeah.
that's unfolding.
Yeah. When
Well-
he said it was sentimental, I didn't realize he bought it.
Oh my God.
Well, and it was awesome that you were that it all worked out that way, though. I mean,
was gonna
it
give
just
the
really
guitar
is.
away anyways.
It
That's
was
my intention.
just it was such. I mean, it was just such a fun story. You
It
know?
was, and it was a great night.
So-
They did an amazing job.
You know, and I don't know if Jamie listens to the podcast, and I don't want to spoil anything here, but do we know? Does Jamie know where the guitar is right now?
Not that I know of.
All right.
He was just going to have Jamie come up and have Jamie see it on the wall.
Okay.
band practice, which
All
because
right.
that's where it's going to hang. Is that
That's where
Pat's
it's-
Garage,
all right.
where they do band practice.
In other words, is Pat going to be like presenting this to Jamie for like Christmas as a gift,
No,
or
it's going to hang in the. It's
Okay.
belongs to the band now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It belongs to Pat. It's going to hang on the wall there.
Nice.
Probably won't be played again, or could be played again.
Awesome.
d-
Well,
and-
it's awesome.
and they all autographed the guitar,
Yeah, it was pretty.
which is
neat.
amazing.
I was actually going to maybe give it away, or I was thinking about some other kind of raffle to make more money for Toys R Tots. But Jamie ended up raising $750.
Did he?
Yeah.
See, that's what I was.
Awesome.
That's what was crawling around in my head too. And Heather Slayton also is that we'd get the guitar, and then we would do something
A raffle. Yeah.
something else with it to raise even more
Because
money.
It would be an event that it would be worth something.
Yeah.
If you got a lot of the local people around that new bonfire and a lot of
Sure.
the other band people.
Sure.
I mean, by the time they raffled it, most everyone was gone. I mean,
Yeah,
it was at the
exactly.
end of the night.
It was just such an awesome experience.
It was a great night.
And a great story. And you know, I said to Pat, I'm like, I just got to get you guys in here.
Yes, you do.
We have to get
Oh,
them
I
in
would
here.
love that. I
So
would
he
love
he
that.
said that he was going to work on trying to get the whole band together. And I'm like,
I'm
dude,
hoping they'll still play for like Toys R Tots, the toy run, like they usually do every year down at Harley.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Wilkins,
That would be
yeah,
just-
Wilkins Harley.
That would just be one event, you know. I get that.
Right.
And
Right.
Pat,
Sure.
I mean, Pat's voice has got a night of singing the way he does.
I know.
Holy crap.
I don't know how those boys did it.
No.
All of them. They're so talented. They sound so good. I was really, as an AC/DC fan, I was absolutely blown away. Blown
I
away.
switched back to work because I actually pulled into a client and pulled out.
You got it, honey.
Be right back.
Have a great day.
Stacy Cataract showing up here.
I don't see you guys.
We love you, honey. She is such a great lady. My God, heart of gold. Anyway, Raylene, you're posting up stuff left and right, like just like a mad woman here.
I try, and I invite anybody to, if you know of an event that is happening, something that's going on that you want us to promote, we please let us know. I can't see everything. You can't see everything.
Right.
So if you know something, let us know, and we are happy to promote events. We cannot promote a new business opening or whatever. That is a total
Right.
separate thing.
Yeah. Right.
That's advertising.
Sure.
But anything public service related, any events happening, and these small businesses like the farmers that are selling their goods. If you're having an open house or an open farm stand or something, let us know. Yeah.
You know, even Glenn, God bless him here, is saying he's down in Virginia Beach. He's saying I'm missing all of the good stuff. Virginia Beach is boring. I mean, that's a Vermonter, right?
That is a Vermonter right there.
When anyone says that a beach,
Are
any
you
beach-
vacationing
Oh, he's down there for.
or are you a snowbird?
I think no. This is a vacation. He's down there
good.
through Thanksgiving and stuff.
Good. Enjoy.
Yeah, but I mean, any Vermonter is saying that a beach is boring. Oh my God!
I would say the same thing. The beach isn't really my thing either.
I mean, that's Vermont running through the guy's blood.
Yeah.
Linda Kuchar says that COVID and flu shots today in Berlin at 3 p.m. 53 East View Lane. What's that? What is that?
I think it's right up off the airport road. I
Oh,
believe.
yes.
So
I got the flu shot, but I need to get the COVID booster thingamajig.
But please, if you know of things, let us know. We try to promote anything and everything happening here in Central Vermont, especially Barrie. But please, and then if you have any questions, comments, concerns, reach out to us as well.
Yep.
Don't forget to follow us on YouTube as well as Facebook, because if we ever had an event, which we have been lately.
Yes.
If we have an event and you can't catch us on Facebook, we are always also live on YouTube.
Absolutely.
And so if you follow us on YouTube as well, you'll be sure to get us.
Important to note. Yeah, great point. And don't forget council meeting tonight before I forget.
Yes.
And as you know, we're live on Facebook. We're also streamed on Spotify and iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, TuneIn Radio, Podchaser, Deezer, Podcast Addict, GeoSavan. And you're saying, Raylene, that these are all on satellite radio.
Yes, if you have Sirius in your car and you want to find a podcast and you type it in there, it will bring it up for you.
Anywhere you get your podcast. Thanks for liking and following the page. Don't forget, as Raylene said, to comment, to share any episode that you enjoy. We are always live, always local, never edited, and I'm always an asshat.
Always. And don't forget that it's Giving Tuesday. So
Give something.
something, even a
if it's-
smile.
Even if it's your time.
Yep.
Something that doesn't cost you anything monetarily.
Yep.
Yeah, great point. Great way to close out. Thank you,
Have a
honey.
great day.